Welcome to the premiere episode of Gourmet. I am one of your hosts, seedpopular.
And I'm CHAKRA ASHRAM.
And this show is about showcasing finds
and highlighting misses and possible grails. We also share hidden gems, brands on the horizon,
and other fashion-related info. And if you're just tuning into the channel, please subscribe down below. And welcome to the premiere episode. Let's go.
So first up, what we have is, the sneakers, that we're going to be talking about. Is basically the sneaker that got you back in the game. So what sneaker or what pair of sneakers got you back in the game?
I will have to go with the classic Air Maxes. And this is a classic for me. I will have to say that this one is the one that got me back in the game. It's a simple shoe. It's a classic shoe. And this colorway right here is gray upper. You see the light gray toe box. You have accents. I call this like a orange yellow-ish. I don't.
Or we could say tangerine. But go ahead.
That's a good point. And you got a little bit of yellow accent right here with a black swoosh. Overall comfortable shoe. You can see this has gotten a little bit of wear and tear on it. Wear your shoes, man. So I'm going to throw the question back to you. What is the sneaker that got you back into the game of collecting?
We have here, it's black. We got the highlighter green, and we also have like a muted, what looks like a moss green. The laces have that purple, have the highlighter green and the black in it. It had another pair of laces, but I never put in the other laces. The interior, what we have here is, very soft leather, cushiony plush leather. And it had accents on here, it looks like a reptile skin. Also on the swoosh, you have the suede leather, on it. So it's a very interesting looking shoe, and on foot, it was looking crazy. I almost dropped it, yeah. So yeah, it's looking crazy, but I love this shoe, I love the silhouette. I loved how it looked like on foot. It wasn't that comfortable, but maybe I should have just changed the inside, the insole, but as far as the shoe itself, I loved it, it's still one of my favorites. I love looking at it. I should be wearing it a lot, but yeah, you look at it, a little bit of wear and tear on there, I gave it a little bit of love,
Well, you said comfort, man. I got to say the Air Maxes is all about comfort. You see this thickness of this sole right here, this comfort level is at a supreme all-time high. That's why I can buy these shoes in many different colorways and could forever rock this. And that's why I think it's a classic. I know some of the new Air Maxes have the new technology where they have the zoom, the zoom, which is a lighter weight, but I don't think it compares to the original, the OG. This sole is by far one of the most comfortable. Feels like you're walking on pillows, man. It's so comfortable. So definitely comfort for me is a big thing. Walking around the cities of New York City,
of course.
New York City streets, you need a very comfortable walking shoe, and I would definitely put the Air Max up there. But
definitely, yeah. So easily, it's a top signature shoe along, with the Air Force One. So it's almost like peanut butter and jelly. It's like one. You can't go wrong with either one of them in any kind of colorway. It's a staple sneaker, and I think it'll be around for a long time.
Absolutely.
But definitely, Nike, keep these coming. And work on that. Maybe throw a little air bubble in there, maybe. So next up, we have the sneaker or clothing that you had in your sights, but you didn't commit, and you're kind of regretting.
Well, I will have to go with the Jordan 3. I am a big Jordan fan. I'm a big Nike fan, but I have never owned a pair of Jordan 3s. So I would say I had the opportunity when they did a re-release a few years ago when they came out with the Jordan 3, but it had the purple accents. And, I was really hesitant on it because, you know, I really wanted the Jordan 3, the black colorway, but with the original red and black and gray accents. So purple was kind of throwing me off. So I slept on it. But, you know, now I see the price has gone up crazy. So I feel like I should have jumped on that when I had the opportunity. So, you know, still to date, I have never owned a pair of Jordan 3s. So what say you? What sneaker did you pass up on, or piece of clothing?
Well, easily, one of the big regrets, this is probably the second one. I had a first one, but I'm going to go with the second one. The second one was, of course, the Nike Air Yeezys. It was a cream colored one. I think it has some pink, we'll call it salmon accents. But you know, I saw that sneaker. I fell in love with the design of it. The silhouette was crazy. You know, the colorway was crazy. And I saw it I missed, of course, the official release, and I saw it on eBay for $400. So I've never spent upwards of $400 for any pair of sneakers. So I was like, you know what?
Right.
Let me just not even bother with it. Let me just leave that alone, you know, and then come to find out now, if you look at how much it runs for you know, easily, if it's been worn, you're spending at least $6 grand, 10 grand, maybe sometimes even 15 grand for a pair of Air Yeezys. Yeah, so that's definitely one that I definitely regret. It hurts. That's
you got stuff on the investment of a car, man. that's
well, yeah, you know, I wasn't thinking as an investor. I was thinking more of a kind of, you know, being a consumer. So I think if I had on my investor hat on, I definitely would have copped it, because I knew, you know, the kind of artist that Kanye was, you know. So I knew that, you know, it would be something that people would definitely, you know, want to keep on hand, you know.
But I'm a big proponent of wear your shoes. Would you have worn those Yeezys if you copped them?
I think I would. I think I would. You know, I mean, you know, I would, you know, like I said, you know, I don't have to bring it back out. You know, I wear it, and this shoe is easily over, you know, 10 years old.
Wow.
Easily, you know. And it's still, you know, it still looks put together, man. I mean, I haven't really cleaned it like that, but it still looks, you know, in great shape. You know, like you could have pulled this out, you know, out of a fresh box. You know, so I try to definitely take care of my shoes. You know? So I definitely would have worn it. I mean, just because, you know, it's a, you know, there's a reason why I would have bought it. You know, so that's definitely would have come. What's a sneaker that has some kind of a story attached to it? You want me to take that one, or are you gonna?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so of course I'm gonna go to the box. I still have the box. Hopefully, still is that the original box? Yeah, it is. Air Force One. It's a white, you know, Air Force One. It has a gum bottom. You know, it's just a very comfortable shoe. So this shoe I wore to New Orleans, and I wore it to South Beach, and I wanted to call it my international sneaker. You can see the bottom is kind of yellowing a little bit on the bottom, but this was a very comfortable sneaker. You know, Air Force Ones are usually comfortable, but this one, as far as the leather seemed like it was a little bit higher quality. You know, it had some texture here. It wasn't just straight leather. It has some textures in certain places. So very comfortable shoe. Probably thinking back now, probably not the most comfortable shoe if you have to get on an airplane to go through security, instead of having like some flip-flops or something easier. But you know, still love these shoes. You know, I want to get another pair. But yeah.
My shoe that has a story is the what do you call this? This is the.
So it's a Moab. It's a Nike Air Moab.
Yeah, collaboration with Air Force One, and I wore these to South Africa. You know, I wanted to represent New York, which, you know, this has the New York colors. If you're familiar with the Mets, yeah. You know, also the Knicks, they have the same royal blue and the orange. So yeah, I wanted to represent New York, and it has the looks like the Cosmopolitan. You know, you remember those notebooks from school. So I like that. So because it can't get dirty for one, and it looks fly. It looks extra fly.
Yeah.
And the shoe's very comfortable. I mean, if you know about Air Force Ones, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a New York staple. I mean, they call them Uptowns. I live in Queens. I'm not in Uptown, but
yeah, definitely like the marriage of two classic shoes, because the Moab is definitely a sought after sneaker, and then you got the Air Force One. So it's a perfect marriage as far as for a fusion. They did a great job on that one. That was another one that I definitely wanted to get my hands on. Yeah, definitely a good sneaker.
I definitely regret not getting multiple pairs, but I am very happy that I have this pair, and they have traveled all the way to Africa. So salute to Air Force One hybrids.
You know what I'm saying? Air Force One's going everywhere. Hitting South Beach, hitting New Orleans, and now South Africa. It's a staple sneaker. So I mean, right quick to segue to another section. Basically, we're going to talk about merch. So it's like, is there any piece of merch or something that that you kind of have on hand?
Well, absolutely. I'm glad that you brought that up. Being that it's Black History Month, I'm very proud to represent this Walker wear. I have the tag on it.
Exactly. So it pretty much matches. So we just need to April Walker send that over.
Wear by April Walker. Yes, this is an extra large bucket hat because I have a lot of.
You have the large, yeah.
It needs to cover up. And this is the hat that you can see me wearing in the my theme music video in some of the scenes. And shout out to April Walker. She's a great designer, been around forever. I mean, I saw that she recently released this sweatshirt that was inspired by something that she created for Mike Tyson when he fought in a specific match with the huge Walker Wear logo on the front. So she re-released that. I'm planning on copying that soon, the whole sweatsuit. If it's available, because I know
exactly, because we all know how quickly things fly off the interwebs.
Things sell out, but that's definitely a classic piece. But I definitely wanted to shout out Walker Wear and April Walker. This bucket hat is very, I love camouflage. I love the Walker Wear brand, and it's Black History Month, so that's the brand that I want to highlight today. Is there a brand that you want to highlight at this moment?
Okay. Yeah. So for me, I would say buy my merch, but it's it is Black History Month, but this one is it's dog limited. It's basically it's a brand that has people probably have seen this. It has wrappers with puppies. It has Cameron on there. And so I'm a dog lover. So I was interested in this brand because part of the proceeds goes actually to help out with animals that are in shelters. So that's one of the major reasons why I supported this brand. So I have the T-shirt. You can't just get the T-shirt, so I got the hoodie too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
up. You know what I'm saying? So wrappers, with puppies. So. Yeah, so shout out to them, and if you have any other merch, definitely send it through. Yeah, so definitely it's comfortable. It's comfortable. It's not cheaply put together. Very comfortable, and I definitely support the cause. Being that I was definitely a pet owner. One that was a boxer pit mix, Remy, and also a Cane Corso by the name of Khan. So definitely support. Animals that are in shelters or that need some care.
Yeah, we should put a link down below to support these causes, because that's definitely a good cause.
Definitely.
Once again, I am seedpopular.
I'm CHAKRA ASHRAM,
and this is Gourmet.
Gourmet.
Subscribe.
episode 1. Subscribe, hit the bell. Peace.
Deuces.